Well, good morning, folks. Well, today I thought I'd make myself some of those Toe Health chocolate chip cookies. My way, of course. Whoops. Better have my cooking hat on here. There, how do I look? Yeah, I wonder if I'd win a prize with this hat. Need another hat, but I don't know where to find one just like this one. Had this one a long time. Over our ingredients here. We'll start at the back here. I've got 2 1/4 cups of flour. I've got 2 sticks of butter. You want them room temperature. In a room temperature large egg. I have some baking soda. How much of that is? I got about 3/4 of a tablespoon of that. I got about 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. I got about 3/4 of a tablespoon of salt. I have some sugar, 3/4 of a cup. I have a teaspoon of vanilla. I got about 2 cups of those chocolate chips. And I got some brown sugar. There's 3/4 of a cup of that. And I'm using the organic brown sugar. So I think that about concludes that for ingredients. I hope I didn't forget anything. Next thing I gotta do is try to mix her all up. I'll open this up and see if I can find a paddle. This one probably do. I think that'll fit on there. Oh yes sir. So we'll add in our flour. Add in my sugar. Add in my salt. Baking soda. Let's see, that's about all the, I'll put in the brown sugar. I'll get that out of the way. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Now when I get this done into a batter, I'm going to take and put the batter into the refrigerator and we're going to let it rest for 1 hour or so. We're going to cook this at 375 degrees, I don't know, 10 to 12 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. Your ovens might vary a little bit. Yeah, that's about it. Make sure this is all mixed up really well. I'm going to put this up and just stir around the bottom, make sure everything's mixed up really good. Simple as that. Alright. Now, I'm going to add my vanilla. I'm going to add my maple syrup. I'll lick this later when I'm not on. I don't like wasting any of that stuff's like liquid gold, you know. So I can put this away, this away. Baking soda I can put away. Brown sugar I can put away. That's just an empty package. Now I'm going to add in my chocolate chippers. I use the dark chocolate. You can use whatever you want. If you don't have chocolate chip, you can use butterscotch. I don't care. It all comes out in a wash. Just going to mix that in a little bit. Go. Now my 2 sticks of butter. What is that? About a cup of butter or something like that? I'd have to look on that package. My old brain doesn't seem to want to function like it did when it was 20. But at least I remembered the sugar this time, didn't I? Yeah. It's all in good fun. You make a mistake, what the hell? You're not really out too much. There, we got our 2 sticks of butter in there. Don't skimp, use real butter. Adds a few calories, but this stuff is packed with calories, that's for sure. Now my room temperature egg. See if we can throw that right in there. There. Clean spot now. Now let's see what we can do about getting this mixed in. This may take 5 or 10 minutes, who knows? You'll tell when it's done. Looking good. Kicking right off the bottom like you'd want it to do. Needs working a little harder. That's going to be yummy. Now I'm just going to scrape the bottom, make sure we got everything off from the bottom. Oh yeah, that's see that consistency? That's what you want right there. Makes an excellent cookie. But like I say, we got to chill this down before I and make them into, I got an ice cream scoop I'll use to, well, can't lick my fingers, can I? Gotta be good. I need an assistance where they can, somebody can lick my fingers off for me. When I was a youngster, about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old, I used to run down to the bakery. An old lady called Ida Lauer used to run it. and I would do her dishes and stuff and trade for jelly donuts and baked goods. But that lady taught me a lot about baking. You know, there wasn't nothing that lady couldn't cook. You know, she had a home stand in front of her house. She sold her bread and her cookies and rolls, you name it. And she was a wonderful woman. And I noticed I got pretty fat as a young kid, but I did love them jelly donuts and them raised donuts. Oh my God, they were to die for. But thanks to her, she taught me a lot about this baking stuff that I probably never would have known otherwise. She's been long dead for many years, but I think about her every once in a while when I get my mixer out. Good old Isla. Well, here we go, a little bit more. Will do it. Scrape off my beater reader. The more you get off from this, the less you're going to have to wash. Remember them old double beaters our moms used to use? My mom had the hand crank one there, but then she finally got one of them electric ones. But one of the best part of her baking stuff was you got to lick the beater when she got done with it. Usually there was a line of 4 or 5 of us waiting to take a lick. But I was bigger than my sister, so I made sure I was in front of the line. Yeah. I got one of my sisters that died. I got my only brother died. We're all aging, that's for sure. There. Got that done. We'll take this off. The sink. Well, yesterday I went out in the garden. I picked some fresh peas, an onion. I came back in and I got out some sausage and some mushrooms. I sauteed all that, and then when I got done, I melted some cheese right on the top of it. Boy, that was delicious. Oh, I didn't make a lot of it because I know if it was in the frying pan, I'd eat it. But those fresh peas mixed in there with those onions and and there were fresh peppers. Nothing like eating out of your garden in the summertime. Saves me a little money. And the sausage I made myself, homemade sausage. So I'm down to about 2 packages of that. I'm gonna have to buy some more ham when it goes on sale. But I've been waiting for it to drop down around, under $1, but I don't think it's going to. But if it does, I'm gonna buy a bunch of it and make myself some homemade sausage. So will this go in the refrigerator? If I can find a spot. I don't have a very big refrigerator, but I'll get by with it. See if I can shut the door. There. Well, I guess I've done enough gabbing, but I'll be back when I do the cutting and the baking. Talk to y'all a little bit later. Okay, it's time to get my dough out of the refrigerator. nice and chilled. Not a large batch, but I'm not supposed to eat these anyway. But I might sneak one or two. Oh, where's my scooper upper? Should have found that before I started here. Aha! I found it. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Nice big fat ones here. Not a lot of them, but they'll be good size. Just like going to the ice cream shop. Did you ever have one of those when you were growing up? We had the pharmacy. Had all that big glass in the front and those little stools to sit on. After school, we used to go down there and get ice cream scoops. Back then, you got the real Coca-Cola, the kind that made you dizzy. Yeah. Great place to visit with ladies. They had warm peanuts and you could get banana splits. A cup of Coke cost you a nickel. And the ice cream cost you 10 cents. And I couldn't afford the peanuts. I forgot what they were, but I knew they were more out of my price range. Make more room here. Over there, over there. Yep, I can. Oh, yummy, yummy in the tummy. These are going to be good, 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 good cookies. There, got it cleaned out pretty well. Got one more out there. This one will be a little bit smaller, but it'll be fine. Alright, now I gotta turn the oven on. What did I tell you it was? Bake 375 degrees. Take a peek in there, make sure ain't got nothing else in there. Nope. So 3, 6, 9. So that made a dozen good sized cookies. That's plenty. If you want more, just double your batch. That's all there is to it. And after they're done, if they look good, I'll show them to you. If they don't, what the hell? Catch y'all later. Now, don't those look delicious? Wow. See all that thick chocolate chips in there? Mmm, fudgy. Yes, those are going to be wonderful. Thank you all for watching. Later.